Allie, your thoughts on the game tonight?
I think that, Houston plays such a tactical game, so it's always a difficult game to be able to break them down and get chances. So I think that to be able to go down a goal, come back and win it, was huge for the team, huge home win, and just especially where we are on the table, I think it was a huge game. And I thought we started a little slower than we'd like, but we picked it up, I think, after we got scored on, which you never want to really start that way, but I'm glad we sorted it out and we got the win. That was huge, I think.
You got the left-footed volley in for the goal. Can you talk us through the sequence and what you saw from Pino's through pass and your decision to make that run through?
Yeah, I feel that I have to kind of, as a holding midfielder, you have to pick and choose your times to kind of go forward. And it was just a great transition moment, being able to win the ball up higher up, and Houston was kind of all spread out because they were building, and just played Pino. She was able to turn and made the run. She played a perfect ball, just bounced perfectly, and I was able to hit it first time.
And how about the dance celebration that you and Pino had after that goal?
Do you know the song Drake, In My Feelings? Well, there's like this challenge now. I forget the challenge Pino's, but maybe we'll do it, the whole video of the dance. But we haven't learned all of it. We just know the beginning part, which is what we did.
You've now had a few months playing alongside Rumi Utsugi. What is it like, to play with? It seems like you guys have been playing with each other for years now. What's it like to play with a midfielder like her?
She's a dream come true. I think that, it's funny because she doesn't say a word, but the way that she reads me and I read her is like so cool because, we speak very limited to each other, but she always has my back, and I feel I'm always trying to cover for her, and just knowing that I could play her the ball, she's going to keep it, and she has great vision, and it's probably the best midfield, and especially when Jess is in there too, probably the best midfield that I've ever played with. So it's so awesome to be surrounded by such great players, and I feel so lucky because she's awesome, and she's making me better.
So you've had a few months now playing under a new coach. Obviously, a lot of new players, including yourself, come in this year. I was just curious if you could talk a little bit about how it feels like the team dynamic is coming together in terms of style. Do you feel like you're sort of coming into your own in terms of how you want to play? Yeah,
I think that, we've had injuries. We've, coming in, I think 15 new players, new coach, trying to sort out the lineup in the beginning, injuries and stuff like that. I think that that's always going to put a damper on having consistency, and I think now that we're obviously halfway through, and I think it feels, and I know the team feels, this cohesiveness and just starting to come together and being able to solidify everything and just how we feel in the team, and when we're out there and learning the players around you, I think is kind of what we feel is happening, and it's a good feeling. It's probably perfect time. We can't wait any longer to really come together. So I think it's a perfect time, and yeah, it's awesome.
Emotional win last week against Portland, then win tonight, avenging the loss down in Houston back in May, and then you have 2 matches next week. Do you feel like the team is starting to hit its stride, especially now that we are past the halfway point and teams only have like single digit games left on the season, and the push for the playoffs is pretty much underway?
Yeah, of course. I think that we always try to focus on just that next game, but we know where we are on the table, and we don't want to look at anyone else. We kind of just want to focus on ourselves, and if we do that, then we'll be fine. I think the second you take your eyes off yourself and you're worrying about other teams and this, we just need to handle our business and we'll be fine.